Thank you for tuning into HOLLYWOOD. My name is Elise Hollywood Evans, and I am the Bay Area's Forever Joy Girl. And welcome to the Forever Joy Live Show. And you know what I always say? I know the coolest people in Oakland. I know the most talented people in Oakland. And I want to welcome to my show the beautiful, the amazing, wait a minute, vocalist, gospel vocalist, author, songwriter, entrepreneur, woman of the year, award-winning, Mykah Montgomery. Thank you for coming on the show. I get so excited. I'm like, oh my God, give me a hug already. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my God.
Thank you.
Those beautiful teeth. Thank you. Oh my God. What's up, beautiful lady?
Hi, Elise.
You are so busy, and she does everything.
It seems like that.
Yeah,
Seems like I do, but yeah.
Because I see her in passing at business meetings at the radio station and just book signings and everything. And I want to talk about everything with her. We want to know about Oakland's very own Miss Mykah. Yay! So let's talk about your singing career.
Okay, let's see. Well, you want to hear history or you want to hear what I'm doing now?
Okay, well, I want to hear a little bit of both. Well, a lot of both, but I want to hear some history. She's amazing.
Yeah. So, I've been singing for many, many years. I come from a jazz family. Wes Montgomery, the legendary jazz guitarist, Wes Montgomery was my great uncle. Buddy Montgomery was my grandfather. And of course, Monk Montgomery, the Montgomery brothers.
Right.
And so when I became a teenager, I worked with a female group called Image, also from the Bay Area. We were signed to Polygram Mercury Records.
Oh, I remember that.
We were the girl group for Black Sheep.
I remember.
Yeah,
yes.
So I recorded and did that album, and then after that, I recorded a lot and wrote songs for myself, R&B. And today I'm looking more at writing more gospel,
Right.
because that's where my heart is, right? So that's what I'm doing now. I'm currently working with Derek Hall.
Right.
He and I are working on a project now, that's where I am musically.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Yeah.
We've my family produces the Buddy Montgomery Legacy Jazz Awards.
Whoa.
And I'm my honest executive producer. I'm the producer of the show. Last year it was sold out. It was fantastic in Berkeley. Marlena Shaw headlined. This year, September 16th, Pete Escovedo is going to be headlining.
I will be the. This is going to be a show.
Yeah,
oh my God.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I perform at both of the shows. At all the shows.
Yeah, of course.
But it's that's coming up in September. Looking forward to that.
Oh my goodness! She has. You have the perfect pitch, huh? You have really good ear training. We were sitting down listening to some music, and we weren't particularly liking the music, but some of the songs you were singing, and I asked her. I said, "Do you know this song?" She was like, "No, I can hear the melody."
Yeah.
But she could just hear it one time and know the song.
Well, I can hear it and follow along.
Okay.
I think it's more of just kind of knowing instinctively where the song should go,
Yes.
right? So based on the melody, where it should go, being able to follow it that way, that's more of it. I can't just listen to a song and then I know it, right then. But it's I never really thought about it until a couple of people brought it to my attention, and one like, this song? I'm like, no, I've never heard it.
It's like almost every song, and I was like,
I just start humming along to it after hearing the first couple of pieces of the melody, because I kind of instinctively know where it should go.
So music really is rooted in you. So do you have any formal training as well?
Yeah. So I used to work with, now I'm thinking of different names. Kenny Hicks, he was our vocal coach in New York.
Okay.
And I had another, I can't remember the name. No, Jackie Hairston. She was one of my coaches. And then that's not who I didn't remember the name. There was another gentleman. Darn it, it slips me.
Yeah.
But so over the course of the years, I have had formal training.
Wow. So how did you get your ears trained? Because Yeah, you got it.
Well, it was an interesting journey for me because I grew up Catholic, and so in the Catholic Church, you're not playing gospel, you're not listening to gospel, you're not listening to anything that would show you how to ad-lib or riff or do any of the stuff that people who grew up in the gospel community did.
Right.
So then when I started trying to sing, it was more of a just tone and just straight. Whereas people around me were doing runs, and that was a bit frustrating for me because I hadn't grown up around that.
Right.
So the vocal training helped me with that. It helped me with breathing. It helped me with being more confident in controlling my voice, and then being more willing to step outside of what I already knew to, just grow my ability.
Right. So do you have any music out there that we can support her?
Yeah. Well, sure. I have an album that I put out, or I executive produced in 2008.
Okay.
It's called Me and You.
Okay.
It was my experience at that time, and it's on iTunes or Amazon. It's by Mykah, Mykah, Me and You.
Wait a minute. Was that a Love Me and You or?
It was Me and You because during that time, I was going through some different things in my life. I was going through a transition with my marriage, and there are a lot of emotions and things that I realized that I wasn't the only woman in the world going through those things.
I have experienced those things.
It was my journey saying, hey, me and you.
Right.
This is something that we both experience, or many people experience. Just listen to it and ride.
Okay. Wow, not only are you an amazing vocalist, you know what, everyone? She is an award-winning author as well. And that's another reason why I'm so happy to have her on this show, because she's amazing. Okay, so what do you have in your hands?
So, I have The Little Girl Who Wanted a Tale. That's my first book. And then this is Isaiah Wants to Read. And Isaiah Wants to Read it's out now. I haven't officially launched it, but it is available. Both of them are available on iTunes or Amazon or my website, Mykah, MYKAHM.com.
Yes.
And so it's interesting. I didn't aspire to be an author.
No.
I'm a songwriter.
Right.
Right? But I never thought about it. It started with this book. And I was just journaling my daughter's experience at the time of wanting my baby, of her wanting to have.
So beautiful.
She didn't want to have a tail, but she liked putting stuff on herself. And look, Mom, you have a tail. And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But she always would do it. And so I was jotting it down so that when she got old enough for me to kind of embarrass her about it with her boyfriend or whatever, like, she used to like tails. That was the whole point. But it turned into so much more. It turned into a story, and God led me to create this journey that other kids are able to recognize or to embrace. Both of the books promote a love of self and others, a love for reading, and I introduce children to entrepreneurship.
Wow.
So she finds out that, hey, I think there's other kids out there who might like tales too. I'm going to start a business.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And she does.
Wow, excellent.
And then in this book, in our community, and I would venture to say in many of the urban communities abroad, if our young men do not read by the time they're in 3rd grade, there is already a place made for them in the penile system.
Exactly.
So, this was made specifically to get our. This is you on the cover here. This is you, baby.
You know what? This is
you.
This is what one thing I love about your books. It's about us. It's for us. And like you said, build self-esteem. And when I was growing up, and I don't want to date myself, I didn't always. Well, first of all, there weren't books like this for me to read in my schools.
That's right.
Because I was bused back in the day, and so my mother made sure that she went out and supported Black-owned bookstores. Let's start there, okay? Because they're all closed up now because now well, certain big companies have taken over and closed the mom and pop stores. And so, but I'm so glad that you did this, and so we're blessed. We are blessed to have this book, and like you said, builds self-esteem, builds pride. We come from kings and queens.
Yeah.
We are kings and queens, and never forget that, young people.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, it's interesting. I visited a school and I read both of the books to the school. Well, let me just back up. So I have a company called Leaders or Readers.
Okay.
And so in Leaders or Readers, we gift knowledge, right?
Okay.
So we gift reading, gift books, things that will help people just understand literacy abroad, all types of literacy,
Yes.
you know, cultural, multicultural literacy, image and etiquette literacy, whatever the knowledge is,
Yes.
right, to make them better in social settings. And so I was at a school reading as part of Leaders Are Readers. And I have dolls that are made up like Isaiah and Millie.
Wow.
And they're big dolls. They're big stuffed
Now,
dolls.
you know I collect dolls.
I know it, girl.
I
I know.
have to get a doll.
Yeah.
You know I do.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I take them with me when I'm going to read to the kids.
Yes.
And 2 kids get to hold a doll. So they're like, oh, this is amazing. So this one little boy holds Isaiah and he's raising his hand. I want to hold him. Sure, here.
Yeah.
And so at the end, I said, does anyone have any questions? And the kids are raising their hands. But he waited his turn. He was so patient. I said, yes. What is your question? He said, do you know why I really wanted to hold Isaiah? I said, why? He said, because I like to read too. And I almost melted.
Yes.
I mean, I'm like, this is why it's there. I mean, he can relate to this little boy who looked like him.
Right.
And Isaiah wants to read.
Wow.
You know, and it was really cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. And you,
Really cool.
when my children are avid readers as well, and when they were growing up, when I was married, my husband, we used to have family reading night.
Yes.
And we would do it on Sunday evenings before the kids went to bed.
Nice.
And so, also before I returned back to Oakland, I was living in Richmond, but the children were going to school in El Cerrito. So I would have to drive from my house over to El Cerrito, and from Oakland to El Cerrito and back. So what I would do was turn off the radio and have my eldest son read the Bible, the ethnic children's Bible, to the younger ones, and then we would ask questions.
Very
To make sure that
nice.
they understood it. So as opposed to, listening to the radio and not having a conversation and building vocabulary.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very
So I can
nice.
totally relate. I have a grandson. I don't want to say grandson. I'm a grandma, okay? But when I say
Grandma.
grandson, it makes me feel so old. But I'm still.
I like that.
Yeah, grandma. Yeah, no grandma here. But however, we will have these beautiful books in our library. Yes.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So your daughter, she writes as well.
My daughter does not write.
Okay, she does not write, but
she was just an inspiration for the story.
Yes.
And so now that she's older, it's funny, I catch her. After this book came out, she was really like, for real, why did you put that? Now everybody thinks I'm like, but you did, you know. You better go help me hustle these books, girl. Be trying to, with that
You
time.
want a college education.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So now when we go to the store, like just a couple of weeks ago, we were in the store. She's like, Mom, she said she was a grandmother. You didn't tell her about the books, and I'm like, really?
Okay.
Like, oh, okay.
We have a sale, so she wants a percentage.
I said I wasn't thinking. Well, here's the thing, because she's the inspiration of the book. My arrangement with her is a business arrangement.
Okay.
So for every book, the little girl who wanted a tail, not this one,
Yes.
she gets 20% of every sale.
Wow. So young people,
Yeah.
you get out there and you start a business, whether or not you're writing or you're cooking in a kitchen, baking healthy cupcakes,
Yeah.
creating healthy juices or whatever, painting, whatever it is that you want to do.
That's
Be an inspiration and create something so we can create wealth. And support each other, support Black businesses. Tune into my channel,
Yes.
support her books. Now, how can we get your book again?
So you can go online to www.mykahm.com. That's MYKAHM.com. And so you go there to the author page, it'll tell you all kinds of information. Not only do we have the books, but this book here has a theme song called Different. And so there's a music video of my daughter actually performing this song, and the song is super cool. I produced it, and my daughter and I are singing, and it's really cool. So you'll be able to see that when you visit the website.
You know, I know why I really love her. I love her, well, I love her for many reasons. One reason right now is she is involved with her daughter, and her daughter is beautiful. She's a kind, talented young lady, very respectful and smart, but you can't expect anything different. And she can sing as well. But we're involved with our families.
Yes.
And you know, and we always say we're fam at work. You know, yeah, fam at work, because we work together. And my son does my video for me, and my daughter models with me. However, we say a family that prays together and plays together grows stronger together. And as you know, as your daughter is coming up, you're growing stronger together. And that's we want to show black love out there, and I think we both have it very strong for our families. And I've got an opportunity to interview her beautiful mother. Talented. She's a color strategist. An amazing woman. I get it. A musical family, amazing parents.
Thank
you. Know, is there anything else that you would love to share with the audience? Because I love everything about this lady.
Well, sure. One thing that I was extremely excited about was, like I told you, the Leaders Are Readers program.
Yes.
And we are growing that so that it can really touch lots and lots of children in our community. In 2016, we gifted over 200 books. We need to gift more, gift more, gift more, gift more. Give these books to these children, because buying a book is not a line item in many families' households, right? So we don't want that to be an entry to barrier or something that's going to keep the kid from having the books. Have it.
Yeah.
This is your copy. You take it, put it in their hand, and they're so appreciative of it. And the Leaders Are Readers program, I'm not sure if you're aware, this is probably what you're referring to, but April 3rd was proclaimed Mykah Montgomery Day in the city of Oakland. Yes! And not only was April 3rd proclaimed Mykah Montgomery Day in the city of Oakland, but April 3rd was also my birthday.
Okay.
So it was very, very special for me.
We know she is Oakland royalty right here.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. But even more than it being Mykah Montgomery Day, what we did was we leveraged it at our flagship school, Northern Light School in Oakland. And that's where we had the Leaders Are Readers event. So it was about loving on the children. We had dignitaries and people from the media and educators and politicians. We had them all there reading these books to the kids.
Wow, and I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that, so I didn't get a chance to cover that one.
So we're having another Leaders Are Readers back to school season. And that's going to be September 8th. So you will be there.
I will be there. Yay!
Absolutely.
That's for the Forever Joy Life, the Forever Joy girl. I love, oh my gosh, she is joy. She is joy. Now, how can we support the leadership program?
Yeah, so again, the website has all the information. If you have a school or a community or anything that you would like to have the Leaders Are Readers come and participate, where we come and read to the kids, we share with the kids, and we just show them that we love them. Everybody in the community wants to embrace and help them be the best that God has created them to be. Just reach out via the website. Again, it's mykahM.com, MYKAHM.com, and I will respond, or someone on my staff will respond, so it'll be great.
Oh, it'll be great. She's great. I want to thank you again for coming on to the show.
Yay.
The Forever Joy Life. She is joy. She brings joy to the Bay Area, internationally, all over the world. Support her. Support her. Oakland's very own Mykah Montgomery. I love this woman right here. Great. Oh, you know what? I love my audience, and thank you for supporting me. You know, because I do have a lot of viewers now, and hey, everybody out there. I want to thank everyone too who has subscribed to Elise Hollywood Evans on YouTube. I'm working on getting my on television, so everything is happening great for the show. Just keep tuning in and you'll get more great stuff, more great guests who bring joy to the world. And my name is Elise Hollywood Evans, and thank you for tuning into HOLLY WOOD. Come on, HOLLY WOOD. Yeah. I love her.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Elise.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Wow, that was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.